Wait, why am I talking in text chat? What the fuck am I doing? Bro, I could just start screen. Why am I talking to you in the chat? Wait, why don't I just hold on a minute. Why don't I just start talking? Wait a second. Wait just a minute here. Hold on. That's got... I kind of want that helmet. Anyway, how we doing, chat? Hi, hello there. How are we doing? So nothing in the starting screen is TOS anymore. The starting screen is safe. It's not TOS anymore. But chat. I've done some work. I've been doing stuff last night. I've been doing stuff. First, we have 111 million coins in my purse. That's an amount of money. I also have another 21,000 coins to claim in here. That's a little bit depressing. But I have 112 million coins now. What else have we got? What else? Oh yeah, I hit combat level 22. And most importantly of all, I got Autoslayer. I stayed up last night, grinding everything. Can safely say, fuck Tarantula. Not a very fun boss. I don't like tier 4 Tarantulas very much. Not a fan. Where'd the meme Gothic went? I don't know. Not a big fan of tier 4 Tarantulas. Tier 5s are okay. Tier 4s kind of suck. Especially early on. Anyway, that being said, hello young ho, how we doing? Hello Avery, hello Brain and Jar, hello Laceholic, hello Oappa, welcome to the chat by the way. Hello Oblong Boot, been a little while, how we doing? Hello Bell is Silly, hello Addle, was good. How are we doing? And Oappa, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? So, I have a few things that I would like to acquire this morning. It's not morning. Couldn't these just sell? You know what? God damn it. Fuck. Well, they'll sell now. Posting on TikTok is working. It brought me here. When was the last time that I posted on TikTok? Give me a second. What the hell? I posted on TikTok about 2 weeks ago. I seen you on that like 20 times. Well, damn. You died a lot. Oh. Oblong Boot with the prime. Yo. Well, thank you. Much appreciated, sir. Why is that being sold for 4 billion? Okay. Cool, I guess. Fishy was complaining that you tank termite prices. I look, any shard that gets featured will tank for a little bit. They're not wrong. Like they will go down a lot. That's my bad. I mean, it could also have something to do with the fact that I sold like 1,000 of them, but that's well, not 1,000, a couple thousand. The other day. Can I have coins? Nope. But chat, I've got a few things that I need to get. First off, it's time to finally obtain Frozen Blaze armor, because I did want to get that earlier in the series to try to like fiddle with miner zombies a little bit. So now we have this, and there's some other stuff that I want to get. Oh, also I've completely forgotten to mention, I got 330 magical power. Look, we have some talismans now. Isn't it pretty cool? How do you get Autoslayer overnight? Well, none of them take very long to get level 6 in. Revs didn't take very long, and then Zombie and then Spider and Sven probably took me about an hour and a half combined. They don't take very long to do. Ah, GG. I thought it was 7. No, it's 6. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's easy enough. Yeah, FB, I'm looking, I'm pretty much getting FB for, only for minor zombies, since I kind of plan to mage my way through most of the early game. Legendary Blaze Pet, I'll actually, I'm gonna see if I need it. If I don't need a Legendary Blaze, then I'm not gonna bother getting it. Yo, what's good, Oblong? How are we doing? I'm doing excellent. Thank you very much. Because there's no point in me buying a pet if I don't need it. Pretty much. How are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you, T-Boss. How are you? More importantly.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, let me get that. Let me get that. Then /ED. Do a bit of enchanting. Get that mat. Get this one done. Check gems real quick. Give me just a second. Good, just got on. Well, welcome on. Same. Ink free. Nah. Look, I like Comic Sans, okay? I like Comic Sans because it looks like shit. Yeah. You don't like the Underbite G? I like Comic Sans because it looks like shit. That's the whole reason that I like using Comic Sans, is because it's a really bad font. And therefore it fits the legendary quote on vid. Which one did you put? I don't remember. That being said, the person who goes on the cube hasn't quite fully been chosen yet, but I have an idea of 2 people that I want to look into putting on there. I very much already have a good idea of 2 people. I never understood. It just looks odd, is the best way I can describe it. It just doesn't look nice. Is probably the best way to describe it. Right, shards. Warrior is what's his name? Barb Duke, right? Yeah, so I've already got that. Then unlimited energy and unlimited power are going to be outside of current budget. So I'm not going to get those 2. Hello, Slothy. How we doing? What do you do to get what do you use to get money? I've been doing tier 3 revs with hunting. Veteran, that one's going to be pretty important, so I do need to get that. How much are these at the moment? Damn. These are 20. Damn, okay. Well, unfortunately, I do need to get that, so here we are. It is one of the more important ones. I need this. Alright, made it back up to 400 mil per. Going to be getting G-Drag soon. Let's go. Right, elite. I should probably be getting payback as well, but I can worry about that later. I should definitely get vitality. Like, I want to get all my shards done early, so that way that whenever I get money, I know I don't have to, like, dissipate it, basically. If I can get the shards I need early on, that's better for me in the long run. Flare shard, you're blazing, don't care about you. What the hell is elite? What the bloody hell does elite go into? What the oh, Endstone Protector, I do want you, actually. What the fuck? Why? Power Dragon? Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you. That'll be one of the end ones. Oh, okay. That's expensive. Actually, no, it's not bad. I can get that. Yo, Tals, how are we doing? Top secret, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Wouldn't recommend begging in chat. Don't need pity. I will get payback. That's pretty good, actually. Spike's good. Will get that. Don't need blazing. Got vitality. Dominance. I will also pick up dominance. What money-making method did you use? Invisibugs, minor zombies, and golden ghouls are the 3 big ones that I've done so far. You can see them all up in the top corner here. All the ones that I've currently used. Magic Finds changes will make it so I don't need to get the 100 mil gold collection. They'll probably change that, to be honest with you. They'll probably fix that. I would assume, at least. I would hope, at least. It's probably a more accurate way of putting it. Rice is my god, hello. The Konosuba thumbnail peak. Trust! Right, what was I looking for? Dominance. What the fuck is dominance? Why did I not write these down as the actual shards? How long did it take to get Heart of the Forest 6? About 23 hours-ish? So, a couple days. Holy shit. Why did I not... Chat, I should have... Thorn Shard? Bet. Avery, you mean? I mean, to be fair... Like, you are kind of begging for money in a Twitch chat. You shouldn't have you shouldn't have died and lost it in the first place. This is why you have a cookie running. Why have I not just searched for it? 24 of these. There we go. 24 of those, that's fine. Almighty, don't need. Echo of Echoes, don't need. All of the others are expensive. Then we're just looking at the 2 Ender Shards. How many is this? I'm gonna go with 64, right? And then the other one is bruisers, 64 of these. Nice. That should be all of the... I want to say that's all of the shards I actually need. Unless... I should probably get Undead Ruler if I'm... Because I'm going to be doing a bunch more revs, so I should probably get Undead Ruler as well, thinking about it. And spawn a tier 5 rev without armor. I'm still questioning why you're playing the game without a cookie. Can you show the shard list? It's in my Discord. It's in my Discord under Slayer attributes. Yo. Fuck! And resistance. Wait, how many more of these do I need? Wait. Shit. Oh. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I have a lot more of these than I needed. 31 more Zealot shards. Are you using Blaze Pet? Nope. I'm not using Frozen Blaze as an actual, like, damage armor set. And I was doing Rev. Unlucky, I guess. That's still your own fault. Where's the... Slash HB, let me siphon these, that should max that out. Then I can sell all these back off again. Don't think I need any of the others, don't think I need that, don't think I need that. The elementals are only 10 strength, so I don't really care there. Then there's the only... When do you think it becomes worth it to put Habtack on my Crimson Armor? After Infernal, I would say. Okay, unlimited. The unlimited ones just aren't going to be worth it in this. Don't need that, don't need these, don't need these, don't need these, don't need that. It's not real. Trust. Guess what? What? What is this, nothing? Do we fuse the Invis and Minor Shards to make Lunar Moth, or just sell the Termites? I mean, I personally just sell Termites, but... If Lunar Moth makes you more money, then what the fuck? Yo, Slothy Owo with the 5 gifted? Yo! Thank you very much. GG to Elise, GG to Mike Starshan, GG to Spursk, GG to Ataz, GG to Gob1. Yo, enjoy your ad-free experience if you ever come back to the stream. How are we doing? My goodness. Thank you so much, sir. I'm so lost. Echo of Echoes is the one that I'm looking for. Fuck. It is. Does it really matter? Do I really need it? I don't think I really need those. I think we're good. Where's the Discord link? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Right. That means next up is / warp deep. Because I wanna mess around and test out this a little bit. Yep, GG, that's where I wanted to go. I surely didn't want to go to the obsidian area, no. But... There we go. And say hi if you love me. Depends on what kind of love we're talking here. Gotta be careful with that one. But hello, how we doing? What's good, what's good? And now we just kind of do this. The significantly more efficient version. Why are smoldering books 5.7 mil? Well, I'd assume it's probably because they are, well, they're somewhat something. GG. Oh, hello, sir. Hey, that works. Yo, Pugzer, how we doing? Welcome in. Okay, so this is, honestly, pretty nice, I would say, is the best way to put it. Pretty nice. Pretty chill. You do revs while hunting miners? No, not usually. I just forgot to end the quest. Well, something's... Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to kill everything. That's on me. Sorry. I don't think this is a very good lobby, because for some fucking unknown oh shit. As for some unknown reason, none of them are going into my ball. I mean, what? This is definitely going to be one more for off-stream than on-stream. That's for sure. It's about as uninteresting as it physically gets. How much MP you got? 350-ish. Although, actually, speaking of MP, so chat, speaking of MP, last night I locked in. I did a little bit of work last night, right? I got a little bit of Redstone Collection. I'm up to Redstone Collection 10. And then I realized that I didn't want to do that anymore, so... So I got a couple redstone minions down. I didn't want to do that. Oh, we also put hyper catalysts in all of them. So this should this should go by. We should get this done now, basically. Lazy fucker, correct. That's what we like to hear. Mr. I'm gonna mine it manually. Yeah, well, I did mine it manually, up until level 10. I mined it manually for about 25 minutes, and then I stopped. Hey! In all but one. I'll fix that later. It's because it got put down later than the others. It got put down significantly later than all the other ones did. Oh yeah, by the way, look, we have, are you a tomboy? No? I don't think so. Yo, Toodles, how are we doing? What level are you? 66. We're a little on the low side. But that's okay. Because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at all. Can't wait for the next... I can. Unfortunately, it will happen not too long ago. Not too long, but... Where should I sell my Warden Helmet for magical power? I can get Burning Crimson Helm for 35 mil. I would say yes. No, sorry, I would say no. Warden's pretty decent. Compared to Crimson Helmet, at least. Right, I do need to turn this off. I do need to turn my quest off. Hey, stop that, please. Stop that now. Hey, yeah, I mean, what? For being basically AFK, I'm taking this. 26 mil, just for standing around. Alright. No complaints from me. Do pandas spawn faster if you're in a party or all the same? So you don't wait for them to spawn, you swap lobbies. As soon as you finish killing all the pandas, you swap lobbies. Where is your hair? Probably on the floor. It all fell out, you know. How necessary is FD for tier 3s? Not in the slightest. I literally have FD to do this. This is the entire reason I bought FD. How do I get 33 speed? I mean, tunings, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. Should probably get rejuvenate on this armor. You wouldn't need to if the spawn rate was based on the amount. No, you do. Where do you find hunting parties? No idea. I have absolutely not a clue. There's probably a Discord server for it somewhere. There usually is. In this game, there's a Discord server for just about everything. What weapon you put in your hunt axe? Another AOTV! Let's go! I put 2 AOTVs in there. If one's not enough, then we do another one. Yes, yes. It is a genius strategy. If one AOTV doesn't do the job, then I get a second. It's also the highest damage weapon that I can actually use. For a good price as well. It's pretty cheap. It's only like 20 mil. 300 damage weapon for 20 mil is pretty good. Without any requirements, of course, because I can't, it's not like I can go, it's not like I've got a floor 6 completion. Or anything of the like. Oh, chat, this is... You don't got enough combat levels for AOTD? AOTD is only like 250 damage, right? AOTD is 225 damage. And even when fully starred and... Even when fully starred, it's only 267. Starred and hot potato booked. It's only 267. It's pretty low compared to AOTV. A warped aspect of the void is an unbelievably strong weapon for the fact that it has no requirements. Not to mention, it gets buffed by strong dragon armor as well, making it even stronger. So it truly is a peak weapon. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive than an aspect of the dragons, but that's not exactly a problem for me. How much are you making from this? About 28 mil an hour. I mean, I need to go and do rev, so I will do that too. But I will do that in a bit. But I just wanted to mess around and test rates now that I'm using Frozen Blades instead of other stuff. It costs 5. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I said it's quite a bit more expensive. But at the same time, it's quite a lot better. And Aspect of the Void gets buffed by strong dragon armor, making it better than quite a lot of weapons, actually. It's better than a 50 mil Midas. It is better than a... It's not better than a giant sword. It is better than... Got space in your minor zombie shards party? I'm not actually doing this for much longer. People still play this shit? No, I'm macroing. I'm actually playing another game in the background, and I'm just macroing this game and then talking over it. I would never consciously play hypixel skyblock. Terrible video game. Awful. I truly hate it. I truly hate skyblock. It's Someone's gonna believe you. Yep, and they're a dumbass for it. It does like 800k damage with max strong. Yeah, it's so unbelievably strong. Why are you not doing Glaciate? Because I just don't like it as much. And I don't plan to actually do this right now, so I don't want to get a party together for something I'm not going to be spending more than like 10 minutes doing. It's a bit of a waste of time. But I mean, what? Oh, okay. Little bit of lag. Pretty good way to make money, I'd say. Honestly. Pretty goddamn good way of making money. Best part is I can get another I can get like another 3 people in with me. And pretty much all they have to do is just stand basically AFK next to here. What happened to the other profile? Absolutely nothing. It just kind of got to the point where it didn't matter anymore. Where there was not much content I could get out of it anymore. I finished killing 100,000 blazes. Slayers are fun, but there's only so much video content I can actually pull out of it. So, I would rather start something that I can actually make videos on. And make them consistently. Yo, can these fill? Kinda need the money. Well, I don't really need the money. I would like the defense shards though. That'd be helpful. Alright, that should be about 10 minutes. And give it a couple seconds. There we go, 10 minutes. Okay, so 5 point... Hold on. Let me whip out my calculator. This seems to be pretty damn good money, I would say. Let's go with 5.3 mil times 6 equals... Yeah, 31 mil an hour. Chill. 31 mil an hour, practically AFK. Pretty good with that. How much will your eman setup cost? As of this point, probably only another 700 mil. Maybe 600 mil. Alright. Back to the zombos. Back to the zombos. I gotta work my way towards Zombie Slayer level 7. Yeah, I'm gonna do it via tier 3s. Because, frankly, I need the money. But... that's kind of besides the point. Yo, can I... Potato? Can I... There we go. Didn't mean to do that. And you can get stored as well. This is kind of how I do revs now. It's a pretty efficient method, to be fair. Like this works pretty quickly. I like it. If you right-click a random hub, it gives you private. Not every time. It's not a guarantee. Oh, sorry. What's the plan setup to reach eman? Final destination, atom split, Enderman, Ender Dragon pet, mythic Enderman, and a couple of healing items, like Wand of Atonement. Hence why I really do need to get Rev 7. And I'm trying to use Aatrox as much as I can to do stuff that's not Enderman Slayer. As Enderman Aatrox isn't necessarily the most fun activity in the world. So I'd rather lock in for stuff like Revs. Why tier 3? Money. Is basically the reason. Tier 4s just make so much less coins per hour than tier 3s. No Reaper Scythe? Oh yeah, right, of course, Reaper Scythe. I forgot about that. I forgot that'd be a requirement. And honestly, genuinely, I just forget summons exist when it comes to eman. Gonna be honest. Where'd the mini... Okay, mini's gonna be on this side. Dang it! Fuck. GG on your first judgment call? But yeah, whilst tier 4s do give a lot more XP, they are absolutely nothing on the coins of tier 3s. And I really, really need the money. So even if it takes a little bit longer, to be fair, it's not actually that horrifically longer. Ender Artifact worth. If I can afford it, I'm going to get it. If I can't afford it, then obviously I just won't bother. But I'd say yes. I'd say it's definitely worth getting. Ooh, what's this? And I'm going to try my absolute hardest to pick one up. I mean, to be fair, if I get lucky, I can get one from a dark auction. That would be honestly perfect. If we can actually get a dark auction one. Hello, Whammy. How we doing? How we doing? What's good? Hey. Stop. Why is there so much elevation in this damn place if the mobs can't handle it? Going for a tier boost or true legendary? The difference is a true legendary can have... Is it the spawn cost? No, it's how fast I can hunt. It's the amount of downtime between hunting mobs and killing the boss, basically. Since it would take me more shots to kill a tier 4 mini-boss and a tier 4 boss, I end up getting less shards per hour. Therefore, less money per hour. Anyway, as for... Where the hell is the boss? There you are. As for the difference, it's literally just the pet item. And the difference of being able to get to a high enough attack speed. Like, ideally, I'd go for a true legendary. Cost obviously does come into play here. When does Crown of Avarice become better than Warden Helmet and think about buying one and grinding coins for it? Like 100 mil. Although that does heavily depend on your attributes. How are you killing the boss fast? Mage setup? Glacial Scythe? Is kind of an OP item. Plus Wise Dragon means I kind of have no mana cost. Yo, that's good, Vilga. Why are you so unwilling to do dungeons? Because it doesn't matter. Why would I bother doing dungeons on this profile? There's nothing to gain from the amount of time it takes me to do dungeons. In the time I'd get Kata 24, I would be starting Enderman. I'd be significantly further along. And it just doesn't benefit me enough. There's nothing from dungeons that I actually need in Enderman Slayer. Therefore, there's no point to doing it to me. That could be said about most stuff in the game. Okay, but this is a specialized profile though. Why would I bother? Ancient, renowned. In order to get ancient high enough to actually be worth using over renowned, it would take too long and isn't worth it. How do we reset the hunting tracker? Good question. Not sure. What are the rules again? Reach Enderman Slayer as fast as possible without any carries. Or contra. That's the only rules. But the profile is entirely based around reaching Enderman Slayer level 7. And absolutely nothing in dungeons helps me. When in Enderman Slayer. Everything that I do at the moment is to speed up Enderman Slayer itself and leveling up those. And dungeons just doesn't help at all. How many hours so far? Good question. Once you get Enderman Slayer 7, the profile's done? Yeah. 58 minus 4. It's about 54 hours. What's it be going to use for tier 4 emans? I'm going to use Final Destination, hopefully an Ender Dragon, Gonna go hurtful? Probably not. I very highly doubt it. If I've got the money for hurtful, then goddamn, I've done something right. Shaded will probably be more realistic. That is the worst profile I've ever heard of. Worst how? It's not meant to be a well-progressed profile. How many hours do you reckon you'll do it in? Pretty doable in just over 100. To be fair. Like, once I actually get the money, it's just smooth sailing from that point. Just do the really hard thing, gain nothing out of it? What do you mean, gain nothing out of it? I've gained over 1,000 subscribers out of it so far. I've gained... Oh, no, I haven't, actually. I've gained over 800 subs out of it so far. I've gained, what, like, almost 30,000 views out of it. What else have I gained out of it? I'm not going to tell you my earnings, but I've made real life money out of it. Are you deleting the profile after eman 7? Yep. As is the ways of YouTube profiles. Current net worth, about 450 mil. I can't actually tell you my exact net worth, because obviously it doesn't calculate attribute shards. And I have quite a lot of those. Gonna be buying term in the end, or just eman 7? I might get a term and swap it back to my main. I kind of need a term right now. So picking up a term wouldn't be a bad option. I may or may not have sold my Terminator in order in order to fund. Okay, you just died then. Let's do 100 more tier 4s for eman 7. GG. If you could use Bloody, you could hit 80 attack speed before tunings. I can use Bloody. I mean, I have Bloody. If you had to do it with Iron Man, how long would it take? No idea. I've never played Iron Man in my life. So I'm not going to answer. When did you sell your term? For the minions. I literally just have no reason to own a Terminator, so I sold it. Goal setup. MP is going to be anything over 500, works fine. As for setup, just Atom Split, Ender Dragon. Where's the mini? Atom Split, Ender Dragon. What's his name? Final Destination. And Reaper Scythe. Then a couple healing things. If I need a Ender Artifact, I'll pick one up. I probably won't. To be fair. How are you going to do tier 4 before Atom Split? I never said that I would do tier 4 before Atom Split, did I? That's something that you've said yourself. Tier 4s are basically my PV is minimum. Okay, what's your IGN? Because I want to see if this is true or not. As most people that say, my PV is I'm the bare minimum to do tier 4 eman are just wrong. Grinding money for E-Drag? Yep. As E-Drag does a lot more damage than an Enderman does. You are wrong. You can do eman, you can do tier 4s with significantly less gear. You don't even need Final Destination. That being said, there is a reason that I'm not using, there's a reason that I'm not using base Crimson to do this. And that is because I want it to be somewhat approachable
Meow,
for people.
meow, 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 meow.
Like when I make these series, I try and keep it approachable. I try and make it so that people can follow along, and I do not expect the average player to already have the experience with Enderman Slayer to be able to comfortably go in base tier Crimson. As that's something that takes a bit of time and practice. And already knowing how the boss works. Approachable. Kills all money-making methods. Okay, but like I'm killing a couple of money-making methods used or damaging them, but that doesn't really matter because it's still the same thing. They can look at things. They can look at it. Why are you still doing zombie slayer? I need one of atonement and I need money. But like, you know, just because I'm damaging some of the hunting money-making methods doesn't mean there's not others. It doesn't mean I'm killing hunting as a whole. It doesn't mean I'm killing every single early game hunting method. There's still plenty that I'm not touching. Whether that be because I don't like them, or because it just doesn't, because they're just not that insane. Some fun info. I did Invisibugs, about 20 mil, and without blasting techno, 20% more efficient with music. Trust. Florid Zombie Sword is good alongside Wand of Atonement. I know. Anyone know how much diamond mining? Nope. I'm afraid not. Is Epic and Legendary Dragon different for damage? Technically, yes. Because with a Legendary, you can actually put a pet item on it. An Epic needs a tier boost. God fucking damn it. Tier 3 for 63k XP? Yeah, pretty much. Won't take as long as you think it will. I mean, if I make plenty of money, then I'll start doing tier 4s, but is the difference a lot, though? It's quite a bit. I mean, all you need to do is go and look at the actual perks. For example, an Epic, a Legendary has the Superior, so increases all combat stats by 10%, where Epic does not. And using an Epic with a tier boost means that you have to do other stuff to get your attack speed. I dare you to do an eman tier 3 before reaching level 100. Dude, I'm probably gonna finish the series before I reach level 100. What do you mean? I probably won't even be reaching level 100. When are you dropping your next vid? Probably tomorrow. Ideally, at least. Might end up having to have to not stream tomorrow evening. It also depends on how college goes tomorrow. Mondays are always a little shaky. Before level 50? Can't really do that. Level 6. I'm already level 66. And I'm not going to start eman early because there's just no reason to. It would be a waste of time me starting eman and grinding up to tier 3s just to be able to kill one tier 3. I am 96 and I get cooked by tier 2. Not fair. Okay, have you played other parts of the game? Have you done parts of the game that aren't purely designed in progress to be able to kill Enderman Slayer efficiently? Have you done other collections? Have you done other skills? Like, you know, I haven't done very much. My entire profile is expressly designed for Enderman Slayer. You're always good, Zach. And it's not exactly a route of progression that I would recommend anybody take. As whilst Enderman Slayer is important, by the time you get there, how many kills are you going to go with? I'll probably just go straight into like 50k. Make my life easier. Required? No. Making my life more brain dead and easier? Always a good thing. Can you check DMs, please? Alright. Let's cover the Slayer thing when I was like level 50. Exactly. If I can't get M3 tank souls, what should I use instead? With the Spectres. I know I'm missing something. I don't think so. I don't think you're missing anything, are you? It looks fine to me. Have you been doing daily experiments? Yes. I may or may not have forgotten for like 3 days, but let's be real, we all expected that. Yo, Vault, hello? Wait, is this the Vault? Is this the real one? Thank you very much for the follow. You're never getting Swarm? Nope. Probably not. To be fair, that wasn't really, expected. Don't bother with... You can easily reach attack speed with tier boost 1 if you get 2-headed strike to level 4 and blended equipment, unless I made a calc error. But then 2-headed strike level 5 will do. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. I'll figure that out when we get there. Can you please PV? I'm afraid not. Making bad rates for no reason, doing glaze sight. Okay. How much hunting fortune do you have? Are you in a party? And are you, what should you call it? Are you fusing shards? How much does lapis zombie shards make you? No idea. Haven't done them. Okay, Zach, that's not very exactly fair. Twitch chat does that as just as much. That's not exactly fair. $101 fortune. Party of 3 dudes next to me making 30 mil an hour. I'm making 15. I don't know, man. Are they, I don't know. Last few days has been like 70% YouTube. That's because YouTube on average is more newer players. Or YouTube on average is more new viewers. Than Twitch. What are you doing right now? Leveling my zombie slayer and making money. Is your method combining invis with lapis? No. I don't think I've done invisibugs in quite a while, actually. Oh, okay, little lag. Then what is it? I mean, if we're talking about the invis one, then it's miner zombies, not lapis zombies. But I haven't touched invisibugs in quite a while. What's the most broken money-making method that you have seen? I mean, what? I'd probably say it was Blaze One Tap. Was the most busted one that I've seen in a while. Actually, no, the Rosewater Flask is the most broken money-making method I've seen in a while. That's probably the most busted one that I've seen. Not sheep. Nope. With the skeleton works out faster due to its Death's Touch perk. The boss has such little health that Death's Touch works out faster than sheep. Best way to level up G-Drags? Hyperion, Smoldering Tomb. Armadillo mining? Yeah, armadillo mining was a while ago, though. I'd say Rosewater Flasks is... Honestly, I'd say Rosewater Flasks is more broken just because... I guess you do need ults for it to work, so... I don't know. You could get into... You could make a lot more money faster if you had if you wanted to spend the real-life money on ults. Dillo mining was a lot more approachable due to being cheap, though. No hype? Ghosts, maybe? But yeah, armadillo mining was ridiculously, good. I would like to see armadillo mining coming back. I would really like to see that back. I think that was a fun way of mining. Obviously not as OP as it used to be. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Floor 6, solo floor 6 runs are really good, yeah. It should never come back? Why not, though? What was wrong with it? What's wrong with Dillo mining? If they balanced it out, I don't see what's wrong with it. If it makes less money and they balanced it out, I don't see what's wrong with it. I think it is a fun way of mining. If I showed an Iron Man Invisible route, he switched profile and gave me like 90 mil, am I fucked? You might be a little coked, but you're good. You're probably, you're probably fine. You can steal armadillo mine. Not continuously, though. Is it worth to fuse miner zombie shards? Probably. Not 100% sure on prices at the moment. So you'd kind of have to check that yourself. Does fusing give hunting XP? Yes, it does. In fact, fusing is how I got to hunting 25 on my main profile. I just literally fused legendary shards the entire way. Worked out pretty fast. Really expensive, but really fast. Would I recommend that to anybody else? Nope. Nope, not at all. Good way to spend the first day of the update. Never getting that money back. Don't you go down the hole. Thank you. I'm level 17, and I need 20. How much do you think I need to get to level 20 when I'm fusing? No idea. Depends on the shard. I don't know. I don't know the price of every single shard now. I haven't bought shards. I haven't, like, done expensive shards or anything. Or actual XP fusing since the first day of the update. So, if you want my knowledge on that, and how much I think it would cost, based on my knowledge of it, about, I don't know, 800 mil. That's obviously not correct. Oh dear. That's not good. Oh dear. There's the server died. Oh no. Hey. Oh dear. Hypixel. Hey, Hypixel. Can I... Hey. Hypixel, your server's fucked. Hey, Hypixel. Hypixel, you're broken. Your server's broken, Hypixel. Oh dear. 07. I think Europe just got killed. Europe? Europe having issues with Hypixel? No! No, Europe doesn't have issues with Hypixel servers. No, no. Is tier 3 rev really making 30 mil an hour? I mean, it makes a good bit more than that when prices aren't absolutely dog shit. Unfortunately, Golden Ghoul shard prices are in the bin. Has nothing to do with me selling a lot of them recently, surely. Fred the Femboy? Hello, thank you very much for the follow. How are doing? 1, 2... Shit. Dreadlord Sword, my beloved. Fixes all of my problems. No, it doesn't. It causes more of them. Hey, chat, by the way, if you notice I'm using a Dreadlord Sword, yes, that's because I did dungeons last night. And I broke my one rule. The singular rule of this profile. I broke the rule, chat. I got carried. Because I spent over an hour and a half sitting in Party Finder trying to find a party, and it just did not happen. So I just said, you know what, fuck it. I give up. And I think under that situation, I think it's fair. I think it's understandable. Finding a party for entrance floor is an experience for sure. It's definitely an experience. Managed to get one. Oh no, yeah, I managed to get one after for a run or two. But yeah, finding parties for entrance in floor 1 just does not exist, man. I mean, it's not like getting carried in dungeons is hard to do. That's not the issue. I just wanted to do the whole thing, no carries, but obviously there's only so much I can do in that one. But if I make a video about the Warden helmet's fall from grace, people will say I'm copying you. It's been a couple weeks. You can do what you want. If you want to make a video about it, go for it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say you're copying me. I'd be happy to carry floor 1. I just got short to do it last night. I got one of my friends to drag me through entrance and floor 1. I mean, actually, I say drag me. I can solo the floors. That being said, obviously you can't enter a solo dungeon until you've completed the dungeon, which I think's dumb. Let's see ya, Whammy. And Ambi, hello, hello. I don't see the issue with being I don't see the issue. How long did it take you to get Heart of the Forest 6? About 23 hours. So not too long, not too long. It's a pretty quick one. Heart of the Forest is pretty quick. Yo, Crescent Moon, how's it going? Was good, was good. Just have someone leave the moment the floor starts. I know, that's still more annoying. At that point, I might as well just... It's basically just lore. Yeah, I know. I think it's dumb, though. It doesn't change the fact that I think it's stupid. Wait, in the stream chat, somebody said the N-word and you didn't blur it out. Hey, could you send me the timestamp to that? Because I don't believe you. I don't have it. Alright. But I was watching it like 2 hours ago. Right, okay. I don't believe you, because I would notice that, and my mods would have deleted it yesterday. It's also not possible to send that word in the chat. Auto mod will immediately delete it, so you are just lying. It is if you use a different alphabet. I can prove it to you. Do you want me to? Nope, you'll get banned. Can you answer my question? I got 1400 MP. Can you PV me, tell me what to get next? Nope. Hey, I mean, you know, if you wanna find me the timestamp for it, then go for it. I don't believe you. Simply because I know that my mods would have caught that.
Meow, meow,
In the
meow,
recording,
meow,
it's not
meow,
blurred
meow.
out. Yeah, I get that, but... Oh, wait, you probably deleted it in stream, but not in recording. That's not how that works. I don't record my videos. I don't record my VODs. I download them. So, once again, you're just wrong. That's not how that works. So hey, just keep going with trying to get one. Eventually you'll get something that makes me potentially believe you. Keep going. I'll prove it. Yes, thank you. Go for it. If you want to find the timestamp, then go for it. It's worth the ban. Nope, you're getting banned. See? You sent nothing. You didn't send anything. You didn't send anything. You didn't send anything. Oh, having fun, chat. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, chat. What is even happening? Someone's trying to convince me that, does that work? No. No, it doesn't. Oh, this is chat. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time, chat. Oh, there's just so many slurs, my friend. So many. Oh, this is terrible. This is awful. Oh no. This is horrific. Are you you? Oh dear. Chat, I forgot. Oh. You are not convincing me, my friend. Does it work? No! No, it doesn't! It doesn't! It doesn't! Put this in the video. Oh, this is going in the video, boys! No! Oh, you tried! You tried! I generally tried to rage bait, bro. That's not an allowed word. Oh, you absolute buffoon! You. Oh. Hey, you know what? The rage bait failed, but hey, you made us laugh. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for making us laugh. It was funny. It was funny. What did I miss? Somebody trying to convince me that the N-word was visible in my chat on stream, thinking that 1, me or my mods wouldn't have picked up on it. 2, that it doesn't get auto-modded. Then they tried to prove it by typing it in multiple different alphabets just for it to get auto-modded multiple times, every single time. Oh, mate. That's amazing. In the world happened, I missed it because Twitch was playing ads. I'm sorry. It was great. It was incredible. That was actually so peak. The absolute worst rage bait physically possible. Is that the real Squid Kid? Yes. Bro got stuck in ad jail. Yo, Zulas, how we doing? No, it's not. Oh, my bad. Never mind. Then no, it's not. How did he not find one bypass? I don't know, man. I bet I could find one quickly. I'd request that you don't. I wonder if it can even be typed using I don't know. I don't know. That's probably the highlight of my day. Genuinely, that might be like my highlight. Hold on, what do you mean Fire made Taco do it through child labor? What? The only thing I made Taco do was apply loving on my chest plate. Have you watched Attack on Titan? Season 1 and 2, yes. Not past there. Trust me, man. I find that difficult to do. I'll admit, I find that difficult to do. No idea why. But I do find that difficult to do. You had Taco apply Reforged to your boobs. Yeah. My wise dragon boober. Not missing it next time it happens. I don't think it will. You might be waiting a long, long time. Right, I need to be a little bit careful with my cookie because I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. Not that that's particularly a problem. They don't take long to make the money for. It's kind of interesting to say, really. What would it take to make you do a shirtless backflip on stream? 5 gifted, I guess. I don't know. That feels weird. You see, it's not anything that matters, really. Why no paid subs? There's only paid subs on Twitch. I haven't bothered making them on YouTube because I don't have anything that I can provide. I don't have anything that I can provide that's worth a membership on YouTube. In my eyes. Like subs on Twitch are different. Subs on Twitch gives you no adverts, and you get access to the and you can and you get access to all the emotes. There's nothing that I can provide on YouTube. Make Twitch emotes on YouTube. I don't think they're worth a sub though. Hence why most of my emotes are available as follower emotes. I don't really see. This is a song request? No. Why are you only doing tier 3s? Money. I don't really see the emotes as being actually worth a sub. I'm hardware banned on Twitch though. Okay, I'm still not gonna make I'm still not gonna make channel memberships though, because I don't think that I can provide an All right. RNG drop set 2, it is Foul Flesh. Alright. Alrighty then. How do you get I don't know how you get hardware banned on Twitch, actually. You are doing the backflip now. Alright, I guess I'm getting naked, chat. You don't have to. Alright. Okay, in that case, I'll just do the flip. No, in that case, we'll just do the somersault. Wow, I'm really fucking shit at that now. Okay, I got worse apparently. As it would turn out, I've gotten worse at doing flips. How have I done that? That's something. GG. Not too sure how I've gotten worse at it. Guess I'm not capable anymore. I guess it's over. Not even landing on my feet. Tragic. Actually, no, that's not worth 5. That's not worth 5. Absolutely not. That's not worth 5. Let's see. I can do better than that. My bad. What type of song do you need? I don't know, whatever you want. There we go. Not bad. First one was terrible. I mean, what as for song? The song requests are entirely your choice. I don't want to go to that shithole. Damn. I mean, fair. Just joined while you're doing revs. I need rev 7 for Wand of Atonement, and I need a lot of money. And tier 3 revs provides me both of those. It provides me a lot of money. Ooh, it's nice. Almost dove into the monitor right there. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're meaning. That's clearly just a lie. You make money from revs? How much? About 30 mil an hour. Although it's a lot more when prices are actually decent. Right now, golden ghoul shards are diabolically low. Yo, W Scythe Blade. Yo, you're looking good. Thank you. I kind of... You know what? Thank you. You know, I'll just take it for once. How much fortune do you have? I think 110. 112. My bad. Yeah, what? Hold on a minute. The fuck you mean 16 magic find? Hey! Hey, wait a minute. Didn't catch that the first time. Sorry? So this is not just one song. Yeah, it is. No, I've been enjoying, so just tell them to send me, make a DM. Alright, I got you. I don't hear any song. That's because YouTube doesn't have music. Due to copyright restrictions. Because YouTube is a bitch. So, you guys get the silent treatment. You look better with the shorter hair? I agree. I would like it. I'd still like it to be a little bit longer than it currently is. It is a little on the too short. Go bald. No, not happening. Not that short. Not that short. No, no, no. No, there are limits. Thank you very much. I like the silent. Okay, I feel like my headset or mic's about to die. Oh dear. That could have ended horribly. What's this text pack using? It is Fat Prism Frosted and is in my Discord. It's a combination of multiple different packs. Still haven't fixed the axes, actually. They still don't exist. Need to do that at some point. That's not great. How many subs to get the medieval monk haircut? Not happening. If I was a full-time streamer, that's a different story. Then I'd be willing. Unfortunately, I'm not. And therefore, I still have real-life things to do. You can't do tier 4? Oh, no, I can do tier 4s. Tier 4s just make me a lot less money. So I choose to do tier 3s. Did you change the sword in it from Prism to Fat Cat? No, it's the Prism swords. The swords are still Prism. I just edited the crossguard a little bit so it's a bit smaller. As I find the Prism ones too wide. How much are Twitch subs, by the way? Good question, actually. I don't know. Kind of depends on area. I think usually they're around $5-ish. Could be wrong. What happened to your texture pack? Is it usable on 121? Yes. I just don't use custom texture. I just honestly don't really like using custom textures and as much as I used to. And I don't have the time to make new textures. So I'd rather not be showing off a texture pack that's never going to be finished. Something in that just feels wrong. They are $5.99. Yeah, exactly. As I said, that it depends on where you are. Different places have different prices. Mobile also has different prices. Still good for a custom weapon pack. It doesn't even have every skyblock weapon in it. It has very few weapons. And for one of the only 32x packs, it's not like it fits with any others either. Is this Iron Man? No. You're using Rethinking Voxel shaders? Yeah. What was I gonna say? Okay. Twitch Mobile has a switch for web browser subs? What? Oh. That can't be. No, that can't be legal, right? Or allowed. My co-op got ratted, but they haven't logged onto the account yet. What do I do? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Do you know who I am? In chat. Trust me, man. Oh, it's you. It's N-word, man. I see. How to get Heart of the Mountain XP fast. Commissions. Yeah, I'd recommend kicking the co-op. If you can. What's your total playtime on Skyblock? Maybe like 13,000 hours? Ish. There was lawsuits around it, but they ruled that Twitch was allowed to do that. Ah. Well, the more you know. Can't yet? And not much you can do. Oh, shit. Wait, that's actually such a nice... Wait, that's such a nice interface as well. Yo, the web browser one just looks like shit. May I ask why you don't put fines in your armor and scythe? Well, the armor slots aren't unlocked, and I didn't really think about it for the weapon, to be honest with you. So, fair point. Probably should put it in the weapon. Livid Dagger ain't that good. Indeed it isn't. Boris made 40 mil from tier 3 revs. No, I made a lot more than that. I've made 68 plus 24. I've made you know, close to 90 mil. Right, where is my... I need you. Need one of these, need one of these. Need one of these, and we good. Like Iron Man, so the ratting is useless. Yeah, if you get ratted on Iron Man, they just delete your profile. Instead of taking the items, they just either get you banned or delete the profile. Playing Iron Man does not stop ratting. You still lose everything. Nothing I can do than wait 11 months? Yeah, not really, I'm afraid. You could try and message an admin, but I doubt anything will come of it. Or like message an admin to try and get them removed from the co-op. Did I show you me as a cat girl? I don't think so. Can't they also convert the profile? They would just delete it. A rat is not... Most of the time, a rat won't give you access to the profile for the amount of time that it would take to convert it. Second, if it does, they wouldn't wait that long. There's no point to waiting that long. They would just delete the profile. I think it was only ZJ. I forgot if you're in chat or not. I probably was not. Got a fly swatter just now. That's not that lucky, right, actually. Also, are the packs people post in your Discord in community textures safe, or can people put rats in it? If it's a texture, if someone manages to put a texture pack in a rat in a texture pack, and you get ratted via it, that's honestly your fault. Texture packs aren't like mods. Putting a rat in a texture pack is significantly harder than putting it in a mod. And it's pretty obvious. Because you can't just hide it in the code. As well, texture packs don't really have that. I know how to put a rat. Yeah, you can put them in there, but like you can put it in, but look, man, you're gonna know it's there. Like, but yeah, texture packs don't run code, so you can technically put a rat in it. It's not really gonna work very well. Gotta go. All right, Crescent Moon. Well, see. You see. How long does it take to get 7k XP on Crimson? No idea. But yeah, like, you'd actually have to open the texture pack and run or something inside of it. Hope all went well. I hope all is well, sorry. Yeah, all's going great. How are you doing, Normani? What armor are you using? Currently, Wise Dragon. Which is probably going to be my main armor set up until Final Destination, actually. Now that I think about it. About 500 XP a day if you do everything. So a good little while then. So yeah, 2 weeks. Got it. Look at DMs. Oh yeah, so you are. Indeed you are a cat girl. Oh, well, the more you know. This is my first time ever seeing you, by the way. This is my first impression. Rate it 8.5 out of 10. I can't give you the rest of it because it's a filter. One fire sub, I got the money, just can't be bothered with the quest. Yeah, I know. The dailies suck. If I was holding back the... No. No. You're wrong. No. That for my Halloween costume, it was an Ari cosplay. Oh, who now? I may be uncultured. They who now? I hear the beginning. No, I was thinking about it in another language. Trust. Chat, what language does 8 begin with S? Help. Alright, Zach. Alright now. Octopus. Okay, well, there, so you can get in the hole. How do you pronounce your name? Just fire. There is no correct pronunciation because it's not a real word. I don't know how to pronounce it either, don't worry. Would ruin it? I'm a 25-year-old man. I don't see how that would ruin anything. I don't see the issue here. Is 25-year-old man not the age you should be dressing up as a cat girl? Come on now. In Somali, 8 is... Exactly, there we go. I was thinking about it in Somali. I was like, thinking out my numbers in Somali. That's the one. Thank you. Much appreciated. What armor are you using? Currently, Wise Dragon. Did I get an admin to kick the guy? Probably not. You can't even get an admin to unban you if you get false banned. So, probably not, no. I'll be honest with you. Yo, Curel, thank you very much for the follow. How are we doing? And Silver Pure, thank you for the follow as well. Was good. 25 is the best age to convert to a twink. How do you convert? How does that work? Is that not just something that you're kind of Either born as or not. Is it hard to get YouTube rank on Twitch? Yep. It's significantly harder. The West deserves destruction for lagging the server. You know, fair enough. You're probably not wrong. Are you grinding Sicko Shards? Sycophant and Golden Ghouls. Golden Ghouls end up making more money, but they both work. German music? German music. There may be a little bit here and there. Nothing is consistent in this playlist. I think this playlist is pretty consistent, actually. You're thinking of the other playlist, Jayhawk. I think this playlist is pretty consistent. Like what? I mean, the old playlist was inconsistent. I'll give you that. This one? Nah. Nah, this one's consistent. I mean, what? It's pretty much the entire same, mostly the same genre. Is this a new series? It is, yes. I'm speedrunning my way through Enderman Slayer level 7. To prove that it's really not that hard. What are your thoughts on Islamic State in America? I don't give a fuck. What would you say is a good tier 4 blaze time to make money? 30 seconds or less. Maybe like 31, 32. But I'd say 30 seconds or less. My efficiency is slipping, Jet. What are your thoughts on Short making furry allegations against you? I don't know. I don't care that much. I mean, it makes sense. My chat was trying to crowdfund a fursuit the other day, so I mean, it makes sense. I do not have a tail plug! Thank you. I do not have that. Let's not spread falsities. Short saw fire at a furry con. No, he did not. I have been to one of those in my entire life and it was an accident. And when I say been to, I mean that as, I don't mean necessarily been to. It was more ended up at. Or around is probably a more correct word. Accident? Yeah, it was on the ground floor of a hotel I was staying at for a music festival. I can't remember what I was like. Well, I think I want to say when I was 16. No, I was less than that. 15. When I was 15, me and my friends went to the Slam Dunk Music Festival, and we ended up booking a hotel that had a convention on the ground floor. And let me just say, chat, you have never known true fear until you are a 4'8", 15-year-old, what can only be described as twink, with a 7.5-foot black dragon with a bright green tongue, just... in an elevator shaft, like, in a lift, in an elevator. You have never known true fear up until then. Not a fun experience. Not a fun experience. God, I would love that. I didn't like that. I was terrified for my life, actually. I didn't know who was in that suit. I am 15 years old. I am minute, frankly, is probably the best way of putting it. It's an uncomfy experience. It's because everyone able to play has already played it. The reason that Skyblock not getting new players is because they don't update their game, and their promotion for it is dog shit. But in order to promote it properly, they need to update their game. Because even if they promote it, people are gonna leave because there's no updates. You were scared, but also had a realization. Yeah, I realized I'd shit myself. How tall are you right now? 5'6". I've grown a little bit in the last couple of years, but not. I mean, I'm not tall. I'm far from tall. Do you know if trans girls look the same as normal girls or worse? It depends on the person, doesn't it? Everyone's different. You look quite tall for 5'6". That's because I have weird proportions. Why don't you do tier 4s? Because tier 3s are way more money. And by weird proportions, chat, let me introduce you to something, let me introduce you to something fun, a fun fire fact, let's call it. Let me introduce you to a fun fire fact. So, looking at fire, where would you expect my hips to be? Here? Here? Definitely not there. Here, maybe? You wouldn't expect them to be here. You would not expect that there to be the top of my hip. Look, that there, that is where my hip is. That's the top of my hip. My legs are my legs are most of me. Like that is. See, that is like hip there. I am like 90% leg. That's good proportions to have. I'm aware. Oh, the legs are the. Okay, moving on. Built like a skyblock player, 2/3 leg, 1/3 torso. You have more partners. What? Are you talking? Wait, are you talking to? Oh, you're talking to Avery. Okay. Resource pack. It is Fat Prism Frosted, a combination of multiple of Lucy's packs, and is in my Discord server. That full face cam jump scared me. My bad. My bad. I may have forgotten to turn it back down instantly. Yo, JBabyMC, thank you very much for the follow. How are we doing? Hey, get in the bowl, please. Thank you. Get in the bowl. Hey, we got 10k XP already. That's pretty good. This is going by a lot faster than I thought it would, actually. insane grind. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I mean, what? I might end up doing tier 4s a bit later if or later on in the profile if I end up getting the money that I need quickly. Got so many compliments about my legs from women. 99% of them don't care about my upper body muscles. Leg. Yeah, that is a bit of a weird flex, but fair enough. Thighs are just... Yeah, everybody, no matter the gender, there's one universal thing. Thigh. Thigh good. Thigh good. The universal thing. Hey, combat 23. I don't think I really need much, to be fair. Only compliment I've gotten from women is my eyelashes. Join the club, brother. Join the club. That makes 2 of us. Thighs can crush most goat. J-Hawk, remind us of how old you are again. J-Hawk, remind us of how old you are. Come on now. Do you prefer full butch? Not answering that one. Nope, that question's getting deleted. Too weird. Nope, you're flying too close to the sun there, Icarus. Nope. Can't you one-shot tier 4 with ink 1 and glass armor? Yeah, probably. Doesn't matter though. It has nothing to do with speed. Tier 4s are way faster. I can kill tier 4s easy. It's about money. And the fact that I make a lot more money off tier 3s than tier 4s. Do it. No, because I'm not faster. I don't care about faster. I need money. It doesn't matter if I finish this faster. I've still got to grind the money. So it really doesn't matter. Like, I need the money one way or another. Money check. I think we're like 300 mil nearly. In terms of actual, like... Actually, no, I'm close to 500, like 450 because of the attributes. So we're not actually that far off. Like, I've got all of my attributes that I need now. Now it's literally just gear. A decent amount of money will also be gained through... What's his name? A decent chunk of coins will also be gained via... Summoning Eyes. Of course. What do you think about doing after this? I've got another profile lined up. That I'll be doing with another streamer. But I'm not going to say much on that one right now. Does Smite work? It does, I believe. Yes. Autoslayer today? Autoslayer is obtained. I got it last night. I'm not joining the Dying Man. Oh, next stream. Probably more of this. I don't think I very highly doubt that I'll be finishing this today. I've got editing to do. Best way to get combat levels. Glaciate Walkers. It depends on what level you are, realistically. Glaciate Walkers to start with. If you're able to, then solo floor 6s. Then Ghosts. Then Burning Souls with a Hyperion. What about after Zombie? Enderman. Hopefully when I'm done with Zombie, I'll be pretty much done with money as well. I would hope they're both around the same time. What gear are you going for? Final Destination, Ender Dragon. Sword doesn't matter that much. A couple hundred more magical power. And... Overflux? I won't use it if I don't need it. I'll probably only go with a Mana Flux at most anyway. And got like 1.6 bill per, so what do you do? Well, if you got a Hyperion, then Smoldering Blazes. Otherwise, Ghosts. I have nothing in my bank. I only have 50 mil right now. I bought a bunch of attributes earlier. So, but on the upside, hey, now we're done with attributes. Now I'm like, I have no more. I have no more attributes left to buy. So it's literally just pure, like, net worth money now. No more coins will be getting deleted to the nether realm, never to return. What black hole do you use? Medium one. The one that you should be using. How's it so fast? Attributes. There's an attribute that makes it faster. XL black hole name? I don't know. It's like Python or something. I don't know. I haven't unlocked Blazes or Crimson Isle, then Ghosts. Alright, Jayhawk. Alright, buddy. Alright now. Alright now. That's a little questionable. Hey, come back. Door. Can you do a backflip? I'm capable of doing it. Not sure if I want to, though. Do need to do squats. Give me a second on that one. Hey, get in the ball. Blip. Alright, check what I got. I make like 50 mil. Yeah, attributes good. Attributes very good. Speaking of, how are we doing in here? Nice. Not too bad, not too bad. Not really sure how I'm meant to do squats on it with. How do you set up Sky Honey keybinds for fusing? Well, you go into Sky Honey, you go into Sky Honey fusions, and you set up the keybinds. You go Sky Honey, you go hunting, and you click on fusion keybinds. No one is 100% straight. Anyone who says that is hiding something, yeah, you're not wrong. Where is the female Luca? I don't know. What do we mean? What? Hey, you die. Thank you. Hey, chat, by the way, Glacial Scythe, like, it genuinely might be one of the best early game weapons in the entire, in Skyblock. It is such an absurd weapon. No requirements. So how many days sober are you this time? Days? Like what? It has no requirements. It is ridiculously strong. Like, it might be one of the best early game weapons in Skyblock. Genuinely. Shit's strong. Why are we doing this? Money. And I also need Rev 7, so I might as well do the two at the same time. Might as well make coins and get Rev 7 at the same time. That just makes sense to me. Yeah, GG, swapped the wrong item. Good idea. How does it make money? Well, you see, these guys drop shards. And the other guys also drop shards. Mother's returned. I might have to give me a second. You might have to give me a second. Oh. Might have to give me just a minute.
meow, 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 meow.
Yo, good song, Trust. Honestly, I agree. I must agree, that took a very long time. Holy shit. That took a couple years, frankly. That took a few years. How we doing? Goodness me. Good lord. Chat, we got about how many people? Is there 10 people in the chat still, chat? Have we still got 10 people here? We was there 10 cumulative viewers? How we doing? How's it going? Was good, was good. How we doing, Duck? Welcome in. How is it going? I forgot about stream, started watching Hunter x Hunter. I mean, you know what, I don't blame you, man. I really don't. That took a very long time. Wait. What do you mean I'm not friended with Eclipse? Hey, wait a minute, that's not right. Guess what? What? What is it, y'all? What happened? Banned Miku. What? Wait, what did Eclipse do? I mean, usually something. Oh no, that's Axel. My bad, I was thinking of the wrong person. Mom reveal, by the way? Yes. You saw my counterpart? The person that looks just kind of like an older version of me. What's the best armor and sword for level 21? For what? Dungeons? Out of dungeons? I don't know. Kinda depends. Architects live as a pro. Ooh. Little jealous. W though. Is Hunt x Hunter good? Yes. Oh yes. Can I look at animation mods settings? Yes indeed. There we go. How to use Odin /OD opens up the menu. Like that. That opens up Odin. Honestly, Black Clover's a peak. I haven't finished watching it, but I did really enjoy watching that. When I was. I think I've seen the first season and maybe the second one. Actually, no, I think I've seen a couple of seasons. I might be on 3. I can't remember. You can also press right shift. Yeah, there is that too. Although that doesn't open up Odin for me. That opens up some other goofy stuff. Do you read light novels? Not really, to be honest with you. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to kill that. GG. I'm throwing. Might be throwing. Shrimp Quartet. Sorry? What? In God's name is this? I don't know what I expected, bro. I don't know what the hell I expected. I shouldn't have expected anything else. I can't lie. I really shouldn't. Why do I kind of like it? Hey, so why do I kind of like the sound of this, chat? Have you seen the YouTuber Windette? I have not. Hey, chat. Speaking of YouTubers, anybody see a very, very, very? Oh my fucking god! Give me a minute. Okay. Return. No gossip. Just mother. Even Batman fears the IRS, as he should. No gossip. Just mum. Just mother. Awesome hearing, by the way. Thank you. You know what? I get quite a lot. Oh, I'm in a big lobby. Oh, fuck. Wait. Wait. Hey, you die. Thank you. I get quite a lot of, Does everyone move on while on a phone call, or is that... Do you not? Do you just, like, stand still whilst on a phone call? I get bored. I get bored while on a phone call. I gotta do something. Which, more often than not, is just start spinning, but... Like, it's something to do. I play hypixel on my phone, 20 FPS. Hey, 20 FPS is better than 0. Lower, where are you going? Yeah, that's right, turn around. What's your system spec? 3070 Intel i7 10700K and 32 gigabytes of DDR4. Human nature thinks the brain's actually... Yeah, exactly. I gotta call and start walking to that table and spin around it. Yes, you spin. Do you perhaps play Pokemon Go? I do not. DDR4 wholly broke? I mean, I haven't needed to upgrade. So I just never did. I got the DDR4 back around the time, well, around the time that DDR5 actually came out. Or, yeah, I got it at about the same time that DDR5 came out, so. Is that enough for streaming? Yeah, easily. Easily. And my 32 gigabyte DDR5 1 month before RAM prices shot up? Damn, okay. Yeah, no, I was kind of just waiting a little bit till a few more companies actually released DDR5, because obviously at that point, barely anyone even had DDR5. So I just didn't bother getting it. Didn't need to do the upgrade. Where are you from? I'm from England. What a wonderful country. Okay. Level 23, want to farm shards for money with my black hole, saw your VODs. I'm German, don't know, all from skyblock. Aspect of the end from moving faster. That's, hey, that works. I would probably... What combat level are you? Would be my first question. Because obviously, I haven't started combat on YouTube yet. Is level 86 with the Hyperion is good with... I mean, how much MP do you have? Because if you're sitting here with, like, 300 MP, eh. Level 10. Then I'd probably get crystal armor for mana regen. Yeah, I'd probably get crystal for mana regen. As for hunting shards, just get a hunt axe and a legendary wither skeleton. And legendary wither skeleton should give you the ability to one-tap miner zombies. Would also recommend getting a vampire witch mask. No, not vampire, just a normal witch mask, and you can run around with that. And then do miner zombies. Where I get crystal armor, either off the auction house, or you craft it with crystals. Crystal frags. I'd craft it with those. Then, what was the other thing that I was going to say? Alternatively, I would strongly recommend, if you don't have it already, I would strongly recommend getting Heart of the Forest 6 before you start hunting. Because otherwise, profits are going to be... they'll exist. They won't be great, though. as Heart of the Forest 6 is kind of a requirement for hunting. I'm Heart of the Forest 2. I would get that to 6. As it's practically a requirement for hunting for money. Otherwise, you're not going to be reaching 100 fortune. Then farming wood, pretty much. Pretty much. Want to warp me over and add my cake soul to your collection, or wait? Sorry, and add your want warp me over and I can add your cake soul to my collection, or do you not really? Yeah, you can do that if you want. What's your gem? And panda. Okay, pandas are only worth it if you're in a group of people. And once again, if you want to hunt for money, do it after Heart of the Forest 6. It's just not really worth doing beforehand. None of them are. You will make a lot more money after Heart of the Forest 6 than you would before. Did some hunting when Galatea released with no setup, making it a hunt? Yeah, when Galatea first released, hunting was a different level. There we go. Is it true I'm going to meet 20 machete slash? That's for us what time it is. Hey, I mean, that depends on where you are. Give me a second. Which armor are you using? I'm using full Wise Dragon. That was something. That was something for sure. Cake souls are fun. You'll get it eventually. You'll eventually get it. It'll happen eventually. It won't work. It'll work eventually. It happens at some point. What's your money making method? Currently tier 3 revs and just hunting the mini bosses. Although I also hunt minor zombies from time to time, especially now that I have Frozen Blaze. I don't really know how cake souls work. I'm gonna burn something. Yeah, they're not. Cake souls are a little annoying. How much that makes you power? The tier 3s is probably like 28 mil. There's the minor zombies is probably closer to 30. I don't know, man. You're looking at the wrong guy. I don't know how it works. I don't know how they work. They kind of just work from time to time. I give up. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to hunting then. In that case. If you're going to give up, then I'm going to go back to stabbing. Fuck. What's the setup cost be making this money? Not that much. I don't know. Maybe like 100 mil. Alongside Heart of the Forest 6. There's obviously far more efficient, far better ways to make money from hunting with the same setup cost. No one's going to tell me what they are because, well, I mean, they're getting leaked. So. Maybe just over 100 mil, actually. Like 120. I mean, what, right now, golden ghoul shards are really, really low. Which is partially my fault, admittedly. Is Heart of the Forest 6 really important? Heart of the Forest 6 is 50 hunting fortune. So, out of my 112 hunting fortune, 50 of that is Heart of the Forest 6. So, yes. Yes, it is. Anyone making 60 plus mil from hunting, I can guarantee I won't leak, so let me know. Alright now. How much do you think is a good MP for my Hyperion? 850. I would say like between 750 and 800 actually. Is pretty good. But 1k is ideal. What 1000 MP isn't very much money anymore. Method you can do glacier walkers in a group. That works. That does work. When we start Eman Slayer, once I have all my gear. So we got a little while. I'm gonna aim for Wednesday, but it might end up being Thursday. Obviously, I have college on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so that does make things a little bit harder alongside editing. Therefore, a decent amount of that time is going to be taken up with editing. And college stuff. Getting up to 1k is kind of easy, but after that point it gets harder. I still wouldn't say it gets that much harder after 1k. Chat, when do we think the MP actually starts to get slightly, like, anywhere of reasonable, either money or difficulty? I'd say 1.2, yeah? In terms of actually starting to get somewhat difficult. I started on the profile same time as you. Okay, how much playtime do you have? Following your exact money-making method? I'm not sure if I would entirely recommend that. I would strongly recommend finding ones that I don't do. Would be my recommendation to you. Does Revenant actually give you 38 mil an hour? No? I mean, to be fair, when Golden Ghoul Shards are not diabolically cheap, then yes, but... right now, they're pretty worthless, so... How is it every time I find a good money-making method, it instantly dies the next day when you make an unrelated video about something completely different? I don't know. Other people find it, I guess. How much money does it start to start grinding Heart of the Forest 6? Couple 100k. Tree Capitator. I mean, realistically, I'd probably say like 25 mil. Maybe 30. Might get one bill today. Yeah, you might. Okay, so where's the mini boss? There you are. Put that there. Do 1, 2. Put you there. Burning soul shards are now sub 90k. Okay, that one is my fault. That is entirely my fault because I... Is AOTV really important? It's only important if you're doing mangrove. You don't need an AOTV. You can... I mean, you don't even need Ether Warp. I would recommend Ether Warp. You don't need it on an AOTV, though. You can just put Ether Warp on an AOTE. But you don't need it. It's not required. You can just teleport everywhere normally. Mining or tarantula, don't know much about hunting. So hunting is significantly better than mining and tarantula, provided you know the ways to do it. Provided you know good shards and good fusions, hunting is significantly better than most things in the game. Downside, you're gonna have to find most of those yourself. As finding somebody who would... You should try Rift or farming. Why would I do that, though? Farming's only good during Finnegan. And Rift makes not very much money. Not compared to how much I could make if I used other methods. Or if I accepted not leaking things. Will you get Zombie Slayer level 7 and Sven for eman? I won't bother with Sven. Just Zombie. I don't need Sven level 7. That'd only be for an overflux, and I don't really need that. How can I find these fusion shards for hunting? Sky shards. You look on there, and you look through it. You look through every shard, and you look at how you fuse it, and you figure it out. I wish I knew some absurd tech that makes insane money, which is something Skyblock Elites already know about. I feel like you do. As far as I'm aware, currently the best... Bear Shard or Invisibug, which is better to grind? I don't know. Probably Invisibug. I don't know the price of bears. Okay, I'm not like some hunting guru, by the way. I have only like this profile is my first time actually hunting anything outside of Burning Souls. So I'm learning how this shit works at the same time as everyone else is. I'm learning this at the same time as you. Finding stuff out at the same time. What's your hunter level? It is 23. Where are you learning stuff from? Figuring it out. A few things I'm getting told by friends, and a few things I'm just figuring out. Like, you know, some of the things chat will recommend me. Some of the things that some tips some people give me. But I mean, some of them I already know myself. For example, the tier 3 revs I found back during the Slayer Hyperion series ages ago. So technically, no, this isn't my first time hunting. My bad. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that I hunted revs during that. But hunting's literally just, you look at the price of shards, you look at how you get said shards, and you figure, and you see, is it worth doing? How much will this give me? How long will it take? And then you test it. And if it's not good, it's not good. What are you grinding? Revenant Slayer level 7 alongside Golden Ghoul and Sycophant Shards. Which progression in-game is the best to progress right now? Probably farming. Gonna be honest. Yes, it doesn't make as much money as hunting, but it is practically AFK. So you're just gonna go to Slayer level 6 and then stop Slayers? Nah, I need Rev level 7 for Wand of Atonement. Why farming? Good money, practically AFK. It's so boring. You didn't ask me for the most fun skill to progress, did you? You asked me for the best. And in my opinion, I think... Where are you going?! At the moment, I think farming is probably the most... or probably the best skill to actually progress. Finnegan Juicy 60 millers per hour. Trust. Why Witherskeleton your pet of choice? Because Death's Touch perk is really, really, really strong on the first hit of a boss. And since my since tier 3s are pretty weak, I don't really need a better. Person starting a new profile should definitely progress farming. Yep. 100%. T-Bows with a tier 1? Yo! Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Goddamn. Well, thank you. Most boring early game profile? Okay, but boring and best usually go hand in hand. Things are the best, largely because they are boring. What is this golden ghoul tech? Golden ghoul shards? Unfortunately, golden ghoul shards are absolutely fucking worthless right now. So I'll probably end up holding on to them for a couple days. Hope the price goes up a bit. You shoot scythe before it hits the ground, you put out axe? Yeah, pretty much. If you had a 1 billion coin budget and you're already Eman 5, what gear would you buy to do Eman? The exact same that I'm going to be buying. Actually, no, I'd buy Burning Crimson, Legendary Ender Dragon, Atom Split, like 500 MP. Reaper Scythe. One bill should just about cover all that. What texture pack is that? It is Fat Prism Frosted. It is in my Discord and is a combination of a bunch of different Lucy packs that I quite like. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know what currency that is. Sir, thank you for the 40 whatever it is. I don't know what currency that is. Shit, what is it? Wait, what is that? What currency is that? Thank you. Thank you a lot. Greatly appreciated. Do you really think 500 MP is going to be enough? Yeah. Eman doesn't need that much. Rupees? Well, thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. That's like 44 cents. Okay, so I shouldn't thank them. I don't care. I don't care whether it's 40 cents or 40 quid. I'm thankful regardless. They have no obligation to give anything. Where did Fire go? He's gone. Do you do dungeons or carries in Enderman? I don't like carries. I'm very against carries. I think the only places that you should be getting carried is early dungeons, your first floor 7 run, and your first Kudra completions. I think that's the only places where carries are actually acceptable, in my opinion. M7? No. No, I don't think M7. You have no need to get a carry in M7. No. I don't like any carries, period, at all. You see, Doug, the reason that I say F7 is because finding a party for an F7 without a carry is ridiculously hard. Because M7 unlocks so much, it literally doesn't. How do you survive in the boss fight? I keep getting one shot. Are we talking about, which boss are we talking about? Like, yeah, Doug, the reason I say about F7 is because it's hard to find a party if you don't have F7 gear. Skeleton, Master Chestplate, and Claymore. Yeah, so you do not need any of that to do M7. See, the difference is to actually get a party for F7, you kind of need F7 gear. To actually find a party that's willing to play with you in a reasonable amount of time, you kind of need F7 gear. And as for Kudra, Duck, have you experienced Kudra Party Finder recently? Because you're not. Why Rev Tier 3? I need money. Because you are not getting a party. I essentially duoed my first ever F7 in SA. You know, that's fair. No, I haven't at all, yeah. So, you're not getting a run, basically. Party Finder is almost non-existent for early tiers of Kudra. And you're not getting a run without, like, 1,000 Infernal runs. Pretty much. How you getting money off Rev 3? Shards. I mean, I'll be pretty much surviving the boss via Final Destination armor. Which is why I say that I used to be against Kudra carries, but now that Party Finder's gotten so bad, to the point that even getting a party is next to impossible, full stop. I'm not that bothered about it anymore. Your only chances of getting an early Kudra party is just hoping that somebody needs their daily. What's your net worth on this profile right now? I couldn't tell you. I want to say it's close to 500 mil. But, I mean, I not without figuring out how much money I've spent on shards, I couldn't actually tell you. Got 2 legs and a chest, and then proc. Oh, holy shit, GG. Do you have plans on what gear you need to do, man? I'll be going for Ender Dragon, Final Destination, Wand of Atonement, Reaper Scythe, like at least 500 magical power, and if I need it, Ender Artifact. Oh, and a Mythic Enderman as well, of course, for spawning. Can't forget that. Can't forget the spawn pad. Come on now. Damn it. Wish I could kiss Crystal Serendipity since the second time in the last damn. Okay. For F7, I never completed a run before I went to Party Finder. People with worse gear than me or equal to me said they're no learning F7. There's really only me. Okay, Duck, how long ago was this? Out of interest. If you go with Crimson, otherwise FD is hella tanky. Yeah, I know. That's why I said if I need it. I'm not going to be going with Crimson. Because I wouldn't have the time to get burning. And I don't think that most normal players would be able to do it in base tier. Ages like 2 years ago, yeah, things have changed a little bit. Things have changed a little bit. Does G7, P7 help the blaze? P7, no. G7, yes. The boss does true damage, so P7 doesn't actually do anything. I mean, it helps with the demons, but that's not that big of a deal. They don't do that much damage. Shouldn't it have gotten easy with attributes? No, I mean Party Finder's gotten worse. Like, finding anybody with who's actually has, like, finding a party that's learning F7 doesn't just... Actually, I wonder if I can access F7 Party Finder. Should be able to. Healer can pre-dev, required 35. Dungeon level requirement 30. Join for real, no dupe, all secrets 34. M7. What? What the fuck? Chill, no dupe 34. Multiple S plus and fast 30, 33. What is name in cube? It's to get your name on a sign in the cube. Is M7 redo? Oh, okay. That's not great, or 30 plus, and that's kind of normal, unfortunately. That's kind of just how F7 Party Finder is now. Hence why I say getting your F7 completion as a carry is fine, in my opinion. M7R is M7 rolls. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Do eman with Crimson. Takes around 70 seconds. Try not to grab my setup right now. Yeah, no, Crimson's definitely the way to go if you're able to do it. It's definitely the way to go. Oh, cube time. Hey, Doug, would you happen to be online right now? Out of interest. Yes, perfect. You're getting upgraded then. Yo, Heavy, thank you very much for the follow. Shit. Perfect. Alrighty, Duck. You can come to... Can you pop to my island real quick? What are M7 rolls? I don't play dungeons. No idea. Me also. Alright. Where's your sign? Wonderful. Right, this one... God fucking damn it, I have profile viewer on. That's not very helpful, is it now? What? You now have a cube side. Me as well? Eclipse game. Eclipse is on there. Where am I? Somewhere. I don't know. You're somewhere. I don't know. You're definitely somewhere though. What's the cube for? The cube is my Revenant minion setup. It's my slightly excessive Revenant minions, which haven't been claimed yet today. And you can have your name put on a sign. Although some people get their name on an orb, which is at the moment mostly just friends. Still need to deal with that at some point. What do Revenant minions give? A shit ton of combat XP. An absolute shit ton of combat XP. I mean, they give a little bit of money too. Not a ton of money. They give a fuck ton of money if you have a large co-op and you're all pet leveling. Then they get then they're one of the best minions in the game for money. If you... Oh, okay. I'm out of storage space. Hey, chat, so... You think that's you think I've got enough enchanted rotten flesh? You think I got enough enchanted rotten flesh? Unfortunately, I do have to sell my sacks. There are no buy orders! I filled the market, chat! We did it again! We did it again, chat! We did it again! I killed another market, chat! I broke it, I did it again! Let's go! How much revenue? Yeah, I think this one was about 2 billion. Although, obviously, the 30-second minion slot was about the same price as the whole Revenant minions. We did it again! Let's go! Let's go! How much money have you got in there? In where? What, in my sacks? In my sacks, not much. That was a lot of rotten flesh, though. I think that was like... How much was that? Actually, how much rotten flesh was that? It was, just over 20... So it was what? This one was 140 plus this, so... about 160 rotten flesh, then. That was 160,000 rotten flesh just got insta-sold onto the market. Sorry, my bad. How's the collection looking, Chad? How's the collection looking? We are at 51 million rotten flesh. Ooh, that's pretty good. If I can get probably 2 billion in the next 2 hours, do I get a kiss? Nope. That's pretty good. We're up to 51. Yo, Iris is confused. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. How are we doing? Damn, my net worth is cooked. Halfway there. Why do we... Oh, actually, no. Bot Shadow is probably pretty good, then. Actually, yeah, fair. Wait, no. 61 bill seems like it's low still. That still seems like it's way too low. Oh, no. 67 billion. Alright. Sorry, I was looking at my non-cosmetic. Never mind. Yeah, we're up to... Alright, we're up to 51 million collection. We're pretty close to... We should be pretty close to being numbered. We should be pretty close to being, actually getting a number rank, which is cool. How are we doing in the combat collection? Still 9th. Shame. Getting there. How are you not ranked? I probably am ranked on... /leaderboard. I probably am ranked in Discord. /leaderboard. Leaderboard. Rotten Flesh Collection. Player. FIYRTHGU. I am 675th. Right. Of course I am. Of course I am. Yep. How's the playthrough going? It's going great. It's going pretty damn good. Numbers actually a curse. Yep. Yep, yes it is. I don't know what I expected, man. I really don't know what I expected. I don't... What else have we got that sits on that number? Fuck off! Bro! God! I'm gonna crash out! Is that everything? Is that all of them? That's all of them, right? That's all of them. Okay, we're good. I'm actually gonna crash out. This is ridiculous. What are we laughing at? The fact that I am comedically cursed. It gives you 160,000 rotten flesh daily? No. No, not even close. It took me a little while to get that much. That took me pretty much, what? Those minions started with 64 catalysts in. Rev minions are just very... Yeah, they're just unbelievably good for combat XP. Ranked 1002 in farming? Yo, close, close, close. Is that red name fire? Yeah, surely. Surely it's real, right? Surely it's real. How quick is it 0 to 200 a G-Drag? Depends on how many co-op members you have. Solo? Not very fast. If you... Oh, shit. Should I go for Rev Minions? Because they expensive. Any speed shot bot I should go for on Rev Minions, because they're expensive to max. If you're not maxing the setup, then why are you getting it? Is my question. There's not really any good reason to actually get Rev Minions. Like, unless you're combat leaderboard grinding, in which case you max the setup. There's no good reason to actually get it. I hate every aspect of combat, and I want the level. I'm gonna be honest. It'll take you a long time, man. Even with my setup, I only get like 3 million XP a day. This is with the setup that I have to put with hyper catalyst, everything hyper maxed. Like that setup physically could not be better. Zero tick kill time. Why are you trying to black hole a boss and running? Oh shit, was that a boss? My bad. Can we see the setup? My gear or my minions? Which one are we talking here? 3 mil is more than I got though. Okay, but like we're still talking about my setup, which cost me like what? 300 and something million coins a month to run. Yeah, just do Slayers. Like you'll get combat 60 pretty quick. What mod loader is the best? I'd go with Modrinth. Best minions for money and affordable. Slime. I'm currently using full Rotwise Dragon Armor, Glacial Scythe, Prime Huntax with a warped aspect to the void in it, Dreadlord Sword for minis, Ghoul Pet, and with a skeleton, with about 350 magical power. MP's not great, but... I mean, it works fine for the means. Ceiling. Right. Okay, Taz. Okay, alright now. You think you're funny? Well, you are. What do you do outside of video game streaming and bread? I'm a college student. How do you get the minions, how do you get them to 1 HP? In one hit? Well, normally my Glacial Scythe would kill them, so before they get hit, I just swap to the Huntax. Because that can't kill things. And it leaves it at 1 HP. When Moonglade chapters, why would I do that? What benefit would that give me? So Taz, you thought I wouldn't do that, huh? You thought there's no way that fire would manage to do squats on the ceiling, huh? Well. I mean, it's kind of more calf raises than squats, but... But I mean, you know, you got that, I guess. You thought I wouldn't do it. Well, there's that, I guess. Altars of Apostasy by Heaven Piercer. Gotcha. Great time for my mother to walk in. Sorry. For a moment, I thought, why is there a head on his shelf? What, and then you just forgot to think that or something? I think I should redo my island. It'll take a while to remove everything. I don't know. Alright, back to tier 3s. I should really be putting down the orb. Okay, you guys can go. I should really be putting down the orb straight away. Where'd you get those earrings? They are gorgeous. It's just some random shop somewhere, honestly. I do not know where I got them. I found them on holiday. And I just thought, hey, that's nice. That's a nice hole. And so I bought it. Because it is, in fact, a hole. See? It's a hole. Oh, shit. Downside is one of the things keeps going through it. Which is really annoying. Thought that was a real head. It is. I think I dislodged my wrist again while playing Roblox with a mate. Sorry? I'm sorry? What kind of Roblox are we playing here? I'm doing 400k in zombie slayers with right now with 300 MP. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good damage. Or at least I'd say that's pretty good damage. I mean, it's very doable with the right gear. With the right setup, it's very doable. Can dislocate and dislodge my left wrist whenever I want. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Now that you say that. Is the MP change official? What MP change? Huh? What do we mean, MP change? Hey, maybe I'm the dumb one here. Are you a multilingual racer? Nope. Oh, magic find change, not MP. Oh, then no, it's not official. It's still a design thread. It's just a racist. On guard. No, that's not true, but I feel like I should probably make that clear. That is, in fact, just not true. Or maybe it is. You'll never know. Shouldn't say that. Can you do glaciate shard grinding without a party? I would not recommend it. It's not very good without a party. It's one of those ones that kinda needs it to a party to actually be, well, decent. Best one you can do without a party. In my opinion, probably Invisibugs and Minor Zombies. Although this is pretty fucking good as well when Golden Ghoul shards aren't diabolically ass. Downside is that right now, golden ghoul shards are diabolically ass. They are absolute hot shit. They are down to how much? They're down to 19k, oh boy. That's not good. 19k is not good. Revs is very nice, yeah. That's kind of the reason I'm doing it, despite the fact that I have ways to make a little bit more money. I need the rev levels anyway. So like I might as well bang this out. I don't really want to start doing Enderman Slayer during Aatrox, to be completely honest with you. How many subs for the entire stream of headset mic? Nope. Not happening. I'm not dealing with using a voiceover for an entire stream's worth of clips. I don't want to do that. What voiceover? The streams are recorded. Well, not recorded. The streams are used for the videos. And I'm not having the headset mic for like an entire half of a video. Why not? Because everyone's gonna leave. It's funny. It's funny in the streams. It's a little bit less funny when it's in the video though. And for like a half of the video. Like it's funny for a tiny bit of the video, like a minute or so. But when it's like 15 minutes or 10 minutes of a video, it's less enjoyable. Adrian is like going into a zombie apocalypse willingly? Yeah. Enderman Slayer and Aatrox, they do not mix. They are not friends. Right, there's mod bar. Yeah, I need 1900 more tier 5 rev for a warden height. Is low-key annoying me. 1900 is not that bad. It's not like 1900 revs. It takes ages. I almost had a stroke reading that. Gonna be completely honest with you, but. I think I got it right. How you have the attention span to still be doing rev after 3 or 4 hours is beyond me. I don't know, man. Does Gauntlet of Contagion work for more drops? No, not really. I don't know, man. No idea. No idea. Autism is one autism is one hell of a superpower for doing the same thing in for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, level 400 doing guild promos in the big 26. He immediately left the ME incel. What's wrong with guild promos? What's wrong with that? Don't think I played Skype since the foraging update came out. Fill me in on what's changed. Tier 5 has a tarantula. We are forced to play on 121. Tarantula has a tier 5 even. Oh yeah, garden. Right. Of course, greenhouse came out. The greenhouse update, which is Roblox's Grow a Garden, but in skyblock. So yeah, the servers are still 121.10, but as I said, we're forced to play 120. Sorry, the servers are still 1.7, but as I said, we're forced to play 121.10. Is that it? Is that it, chat? Did I cover it all? Oh, Diana V2, of course, right, Diana V2. You watch Konosuba? Yes. Is Hyperion still the most powerful weapon? Kind of. It's probably the most overall useful weapon. I wouldn't say it's the most powerful weapon anymore. Although, actually, that being said, Hyperion hasn't been the most powerful weapon for a long time. Hyperion hasn't been the most powerful weapon in the game for years. Simply because there's other options. Best healing weapon for sure. Red Connoisseur out of 10. I'm giving it a solid 9. What is the most powerful? There isn't. There is no most powerful weapon. And there hasn't been for a long time. It depends on what you're doing. If you're doing dungeons and you're anything that's not a mage, then Terminator. If you're doing Kudra, then, well, Terminator. If you're doing Slayers, then the Slayer weapon. Hype is not good for killing bats because the bats don't take magic damage. If you're doing Slayers, the Slayer weapon. If you're doing fishing, Flaming Flay. Have you finished One Piece? Nope. It really depends on what you're doing. Oh, for bats in dungeons, right. Yeah, Hype has some use in dungeons. It's just not the best in slot item. Not the most powerful, but Hype is definitely one of the most useful. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. You're missing out peak fiction. I don't want to spend the time. Why are you doing revs? Money, and I need rev 7. So I'm putting the two together. I use Giant Sword. You see, I use Bouquet of Lies for bats. As I find it just works better. Two sentences? Oh, you good. One piece worth 100% of your time. I'm sure it is. I don't want to spend that time there. Because I don't have enough time to actually focus on something. On a show that long. What's your playtime? On this profile, I think it's like 50-something hours. Minecraft, don't mind, bro. Just don't glaze it. It looks bad. What? Warped AOTV might be your best melee. You think? Do a flip? Nah, I've already done some of those today. I don't have any need to use melee though. It's also the reason I have another one in here. But I have no need to use melee because I just have mage. So we're chill. What is this profile? Is it a challenge? It is. It is kind of speedrunning Enderman Slayer level 7. Are you editing while farming whilst exercise, right? Now add a monitor for One Piece. But I can't focus on One Piece though. Is the thing. If I'm gonna watch a show like that, I would like to be able to actually focus on it. And I focus on editing so I can actually try and make a decent video. You're gonna keep playing? No. This profile is probably getting deleted after then. Make space for another one. Black Clover, I am willing. Have you ever applied for YouTube rank? Nope, I don't have enough. I don't have enough subs. I do not meet the requirements for YouTube rank. What are your favorite shows? So to be completely honest with you, I haven't watched a show in quite a long time. I'll be completely honest. I kind of just chill in people's streams nowadays. I chill in people's, I lurk in people's chats. I find more entertainment in that. What are the YouTube rank requirements? 30,000 on either YouTube or Twitch. For your live views and video, it doesn't matter. Nope, it doesn't matter, unfortunately. You need that, you need the following. So, it is what it is. You gotta wait. It kinda sucks. And I don't think I'm the only creator that thinks Hypixel should really look into their creator program. And maybe revise it. You don't have to. No, you do. You do. I'm kind of stuck on how to do more damage in eman. Either upgrade attributes or MP is more than likely. I feel like I should have a YouTube that takes priority, so you need 30k anyway. It should be 3k, but if you have a YouTube that takes priority, so yeah. Look, I don't know. I don't think Twitch should be 30k. I think Twitch should be close to like 15, maybe 10 or 15. If YouTube is staying at 30, I feel like it should be close to 10 or 15. But I do think that maybe taking it at a more case-by-case basis isn't a bad idea. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. And look, like when Hypixel was at its peak, when Skyblock was at its peak and pulling in crazy numbers, 30k was completely viable. Like having 30k is I know many people who got YouTube rank without 30k. Really? Like whom? Well, like what? Back then, it was definitely a completely viable requirement back then. Yeah, that's true. They might also. Yippee! Those people mainly use shorts. I mean, they still need Squid Kid. Squid's got what? What do you mean, Squid Kid? Squid's got 30k. Squid's well over 30k. What? Sub-wise, I think Squid's one of the largest. No? I mean, what? Remy's got over 1 million subs. You know that, right, Eclipse? You know Remy's over 1 mil, right? Get a lot more. This is true. And they waited till I got one more before giving me the rank. Yeah, I don't think shorts actually get rank anymore either. As far as I'm aware, shorts no longer can get rank. Shorts have a high requirement. I don't think that... I genuinely don't think that shorts actually can get a rank anymore. Realistically, there should be a revive. Yeah, there should. The game is not as big as it once was. How many tier 3s are you going to do? Until either I have enough money or I'm number 7. Shorts are a supplement now? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree that it should probably have some form of revise. I mean, what you've got people like what ZJ2, who is significantly more relevant than quite a lot of red names, and is, frankly, a lot bigger than a lot of current red names. And who wouldn't be considered for another, well, for over double his current sub count. You making money doing tier 3s? Yeah. Shorts creators would have their own creator rank to help with content creation, but without the clout leech. True. True. The long form creates a higher tier rank than general. Also, yeah, I agree with that. Who the fuck are these random... Well, the random red names are people who don't make skyblock content or Minecraft content. Profit per hour. When shards aren't in the bin, like 35 mil. When shards are in the bin, close to like 25. 30 virus still chilling, doing only Minecraft content? Yes. Are you nicked? Nope. Yo, King Juice, how we doing? I do often nick off stream. Like, if I'm not live and I'm doing stuff, I do often nick then. Mostly because I'm an antisocial piece of shit. And I don't know how to respond to people. So I just don't. He's not. I watched him die to Spider Slayer last night. It's a huge skill issue. Wait, who? Wait, who are we talking about now? There was a oh, Hot Slicer. Yeah. That was terrible. Introvert? A little bit. For sure. Can you click tab? Yeah. It was a good project, although it was discontinued. From what I heard, it wasn't a very good project. You're in your own server? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I liked it. He tried his best. Best Slayer right now for money, Blaze. Not even close. There's none that are like... None that even, like, come slightly close to it. It's just Blaze. It's just Blaze. Oh, fuck. I just closed my chat. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's not good. I need... Oh, dear. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just closed my chats. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Oopsie. My bad. Shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Yeah, he used the thumbnail! Chat, look! Look, Short used my thumbnail! It's an A/B tested thumbnail, but it looks so fucking goofy. I made it because I thought it would be funny. I added the dragon on top of the die because I said it'd be funny. Yeah, let's go. That might be peak. That might be peak. Also, that being said... Oh god fucking damn it, they're not there. Wait, they're not there. Wait a minute, I can't raid them. They're not even there. Bollocks. 20 hours?! Alright, Margoose it is. Can I get ad? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Okay, I don't know what the hell is happening in the background, I can't lie. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the background. Yo, do you mind? I'm trying to talk. What was that? Okay, well, I don't know where my YouTube chat's gone. That's just straight... My YouTube chat's just straight up disappeared. I don't know where the hell that went. I guess I don't have a YouTube chat anymore. But... So, sorry I can't properly say goodbye to you all in the YouTube chat. However, that being said, thank you very, very much for coming out today. It has been an absolute banger. Sorry that I had to literally disappear for like half of the stream. That wasn't ideal. That wasn't meta. Sorry about that. I do apologize. Other than that, chat, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll see you on Wednesday. It depends on how much editing I have to do tomorrow. If like I don't have too much to do, then I can go live. Otherwise, I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a wonderful evening. See ya. G-Drag next stream, surely. Bye-bye.